Hi, I'm Davey with Davey Mceathron Architecture. We're a small, Austin-based design firm specializing in residential, small commercial, and restaurant projects. Austin's a very creative place to be. Everyone's doing something creative in this town, whether it's restaurateurs, graphic designers, furniture makers. Everyone's doing something, they're doing it quite well. They're all entrepreneurs, they're all making it happen on their own terms. We get creative vibes off of people and what they're doing here in this town. We're a small firm and we like our size. Revit LT is a powerful and efficient tool that allows us to compete with the larger, more established firms and to go after projects that we want to design. I think what makes us different is that we're hands-on. We design buildings and we like to work with the materials themselves. We'd like to think that our business is moving towards a more design-build model, where we get to actually fabricate all of the designs as compared to certain components of it. We come into our projects with the idea that we might build a part of this. We bring many ideas to the table because we also know how to work with these materials, whether it's a bench or a table or a door. There's always something in there that we try to sneak in that we can build ourselves. I first started using Revit in 2008 when I first moved to Austin. It was very easy to learn. It quickly became part of my workflow. For design and documentation purposes, it's very powerful, it's very efficient. Compared to 2D software, it's kind of a dream. When talking to other architects who are thinking about switching to a BIM solution, I always tell them we live in a 3D world. Why wouldn't you design in 3D? And I explain to them that it's really not that expensive and it's really not that hard. There's really no better time to move to 3D than now. The entire industry is moving in that direction, and you're gonna get left behind if you don't just step up and move into 3D. Using BIM has allowed us to design more efficiently and spend more time on design. After having a discussion with a client, we get really inspired and can go back to the office and sketch something out on paper. And once we get to a certain point where we feel like we're ready to test that, we can put that into Revit and start extrapolating that into a three-dimensional design. We immediately can start to see how this thing is going to take shape and form and whether it's going to work or not. We can test that and then we can make changes that then also get extrapolated in 3 dimensions. In a client meeting, we can open our project in 3D, spin the building around, virtually walk the client through the project. If there's any changes they'd like to see, we can do it on the fly. They can then see those changes, how it affects the other spaces in the building, how it affects the elevations. It gets our clients really excited to see their building in 3D and to become a part of the process. We've enjoyed working in 3D, and I think in 5 years, if we're working in 4D or 3D, we'll be right there.